Hello, dear students. Good morning, everybody. How are you? I hope you are having a very, very beautiful morning. Hello, Nadia Denise, Vanessa. Hi, Mariela, Ingrid, Stephanie, Fatima, Mish, Uriel, Fernanda, Rafael, Abraham, Axel, Carol, Rafa, Kaylee. Hi. Hi, Osiris. Hello, Antonio. Hector. Hi, hi. And well, so far, those are the ones that are saying hi on the chat. So welcome, and thank you for joining me. This is the session for week 11, and we are well. The next step is second exam, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that. And welcome to this session. This is your week 11, and you know my name. Today, today is October 13 of 2021. So let's go to our objectives. Well, okay, I forgot to erase something over here. No, yep, okay. And well, I need to tell you I need to tell you a little bit about week 10. We need to check the activities for this week. We are checking what is the correct order of adjectives, because there are things to say about this. And the learning product for week 11. The learning product for week 11. So, do you remember in the last session we were checking prepositions? In our last session, we were checking the differences between using, for example, in and on. When to use at, and well, some of this preposition. For example, remember that in it's when something is inside, for example, in a box. Mhm. Where's my money? Your money is the in your pocket. The money's in your pocket. Huh? So it is inside something. Uh, I think in comes from this, from inside. Mhm. And well, these kind of details and prepositions are combined with many things, but you are going to see this maybe in other sessions. You're going to see how we may combine, how we use these prepositions with a verb, for example. Mhm. And it's pretty interesting because you not only have adjectives and subjects and verbs and all of this, but you have things that combine, that are able to be combined. Mhm. And that's the trick of English, learning a little bit about this and how to use the different structures, the different things to express what we need, to express everything we want. Mhm. Okay, so that was what we were checking on our session number 10. And I need to tell you things about your week 10. Mhm. Well, let me tell you that I think it was a pretty good practice, the presentation you did. Remember about places from Mexico? This time we were asking you to do something like that, but in an individual way and with certain elements. And this time you were able to choose maybe your favorite place from Mexico. Mhm. So you were creating a video, and I always see that you have an excellent pronunciation. I don't think you have problems with uh, with many words. It's normal that sometimes we don't know how to say a certain word, and and if the word is new, of course we're going to say sorry. If the word is new, we are going to think, okay, how can I do it, how can I say it? Mhm. But we have many tools, we have tools to listen to these words, and at the end we are able to pronounce correctly. New vocabulary from each unit. So a really excellent pronunciation. Nice volume from your voice, because something that we really need to take into account when we are recording a video or when we are presenting something, it's that our voice is clear, that everybody's able to understand what we are saying. And try not to have any interferences when we are recording. our video, or our voice talking about um, an audio. Mhm. So nice voice volume, everything it's very, very clear, everything is understandable. And I really like to see the way you edit videos, because this is something I would love to do. I would love to be able to do. To edit a video, but not just with simple tools, with tools that you are familiar with, tools that you use and you know how to do it. Because it is tricky. It is tricky. I mean, it's not simple to edit a video, and you always give excellent videos, and we can see the time you used, time you take to create every single one of these videos. Hmm? Some of you are using amazing music, and this is something that gives an extra uh, focus to your video. Mhm. And it helps for people to be even more interested in what you are saying. When you use interesting images, and you use interesting images, interesting music, even you use music that goes with the topic. And this time was Mexican, like everything related to Mexico, so you used Mexican music, and that gives an extra. It helps for people to say, "Oh, this is a very, very uh, appealing video." Uh-huh. You are using the images according to everything we need. That it's no doubt. There's no doubt about that. You are talking about many places from Mexico, because Mexico has this variety of places to visit. Some people say that we don't need to travel that much, because if we want to travel, we have everything. We have a forest, we have forests to visit. We have these places to go and swim and take the sun. Um, we have all kinds of weather and all kind of places to go, and we don't need to work that hard, to go there. We just need to think carefully and plan a little bit, but we have it in our country. So I think it is definitely a good idea to visit all of these beautiful places you are showing. Use all the tools you want, related to edition of videos, related to images. You are using them, but some of you might need to include. For example, if you are on the video, it's fantastic that you are on the video, but to make it even better, you are on the video, and then you can show another in another part. You can show the images, of the things you are talking about. That's something I consider will be better. Not just you on the video, but also an space where you are showing the presentation. Mhm. And just be careful to include all the required aspects. I think most of you are doing that, but just be careful and check that you are covering what we need. Mhm. So that's so far everything I need to say about your product for week 10. And I need to ask you something. Is this sentence correct? I love my car blue. I'm gonna let you think. Mhm. Think and tell me. Okay, welcome, welcome, Uva. And Osvaldo says it is not correct. And Osvaldo thinks that we need to change it to blue car. So the sentence will be I love my blue car. Is that correct? All, all the others. Is it correct to say I love my blue car? Asael, I think he's saying yes. Yes, it is correct, Asael. And then is he saying no? No to this sentence, to the first one? I think. And your classmate Osvaldo is correct. We need to say, I love my blue car. On Spanish, we're used to using the adjectives in a different way. In Spanish, we use it like this. Eh, amo mi coche azul. Ujú. Tengo un coche azul. Uh-huh. But this is only used in Spanish. This is only for Spanish. In English, we change completely the order of this. And in English, we need to place first the adjective. Mhm. And what's an adjective? Can you tell me what's an adjective? Or what's the use of an adjective? Okay, yes, Mish. In this case, the adjective is the color blue. But what's the use? What, when do we use, or what's the use of an adjective? To do what? What do we do with an adjective? Okay, Rafa says to describe something. Yeah, we can say that, to describe. Any other idea apart from describing something? Okay. Apart, well, of course you use it to describe, to say the characteristics of something in a specific. Uh-huh. If you are trying to say something about you, about an object, you use adjectives because adjectives give you the specific characteristics and help you to describe it. Mhm. Okay, thank you, Rafa Mish, Asael Denise. But apart from the change of, the order in Spanish and in English, there's a specific order when we use adjectives. It is not just giving the adjectives like in any way. We have to follow a little bit of an order. Sometimes we have just two adjectives, sometimes we have three adjectives, or I don't know, maybe you may have even more. Mhm. So what happens when you have more than one adjective? You have to identify what's that adjective doing. Mhm. And well, I have the examples here to see what's the adjective doing. Well, of course, when we are trying to describe something, first we need to see if we are using a determiner. A determiner, it's the word that goes before the noun. For example, I am, the, this, that, this, and those. Mhm. An amazing morning. Uh-huh. you have there a determiner apart from the adjective. So if you have an adjective, well, check if you need a determiner also. Well, after this, after identifying if you are using a determiner, then we need to talk about the adjectives. First, you need to mention the things that are related to an opinion. For example, great, terrible, pretty, lovely, silly, beautiful, horrible, difficult. Why do we say this is an opinion? Because something that it's horrible for you might not be horrible for somebody else. Mhm. Something pretty for you maybe it's not that pretty for another person. So this is kind of related to your point of view, the adjectives related to opinion. Then you need to mention the things that are related to the size of the object. Huge, big, large, tiny, enormous, little. Mhm. Everything that has to do with the size. Then we need to mention related to the age of the object. If the object is ancient, new, young, old, mhm, antique. After that, we need to say something related to the shape. Triangular, square, round, flat, rectangular. The shape, something that it's pretty specific. Shape. Then you need to then you need to mention something if you want to mention the color of the object. Black, yellow, blue, pink, reddish, gray. Mhm. All of these that are related to the color. Then the origin of the object, if you want to mention that. British, Chinese, French, American, Greek, Italian. Then everything that has to do with the material the object is made of. Material, wooden, silk, metal, paper, silver, copper, cotton, and leather. Mhm. There are many, many materials. Then the purpose of the object. What are you using the object for? Writing, cooking, running, washing machine, for example. And after this, after you went through all of this, then you can finally uh, write the name of the object, the noun. A car, a table, dress, mug, suitcase, balloon. And for example, I have a pretty black duck. I have a pretty black duck. Another one. I have an old red computer. Mhm. I love my black. I love my beautiful pink cotton jacket. Mhm. So it depends. Sometimes you just need two adjectives. Sometimes you may use more. Mhm. So now I want you to tell me. I want you to give me examples using the correct order of adjectives. But yeah. Okay, okay. Hold on. This is the tree of life. That's a very, very beautiful Mexican thing. So can you describe it? How will you describe this object? It is a very colorful offering. Okay, yes, it is. And it has so many things. It is a tree of life. They call it tree of life. And this is, I mean, this is not so big, but there are many really big ones. These ones, Ismael. Help me describing this. I'm going to show you more objects. Help me with these objects. Okay, the tree has rectangular windows or rectangular windows. Okay. Mm-hmm. There are rectangular windows in the tree of life. Okay. Rafael, it has many kinds of flowers. Yes, the valeros are very colorful but very small. Ah, that's right. That's right. There are many valeros here. Okay, Ismael, it's an object that looks. Sorry. It is an object that looks like a brain but made of other things. Okay. Everything is inside there. Nadia, the rainbow that's above is very beautiful with colors red, yellow, blue, and purple. Yeah, there's even a rainbow. And can you see even the dead? Even the dead is here as part of life. Mish, it is beautiful because of the different textures. It looks like a little big for all the things it contains, and it's very colorful. Yes, exactly, Mish. Okay, let's go to the next one. How would you describe this one? Come on this one. Yes, Mish, it is there. I can see it. And I have, I also have the session on my cell phone. Let me check my screen, but yeah, it's here. I'm showing you a whip. I think it's called whipil. Can the others see it? Okay, thank you. Denise says it looks warm and pretty. Yes, they are really warm. Okay, good, good. Uh-huh. What else? How will you describe it? Okay, the poncho has small, colorful flowers. Yes, that's said. Kaylee says the poncho has small, colorful flowers. Axel says the poncho is peculiar and long, wearing garment. Uh-huh. I'm so sorry. In the mornings, I have these allergies. Ismael, it's baggy. Okay. Mish says it's comfortable. And Uriel says the poncho looks big and comfortable. Fatima, it's too traditional in Mexico. Yes. Many people use it, and even in really cold places. Excellent. Next one. This is a necklace. It's very colorful, but it looks heavy. You think? Maybe. Maybe because it is big. It is not a small necklace. Rafael says it is one of the best arts in Mexico. Yes, I think it is, definitely. And all of these things are so beautiful. Denise, this is totally a work of art. Colorful, beautiful, and a product that takes time to be made. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Denise. We really need to appreciate this the tenangos and everything that the people create with their hands. It's something so incredible. It takes so much dedication. It is very beautiful because of the flowers and their colors, but very large for my taste. Okay, Nadia. So you prefer necklaces that are maybe just short and just a small detail, no? Okay. Yeah, it's also nice. It's also nice to wear something simple. Thank you, Nadia. Yes. Any other? Okay, so there are no others. Let's continue with the learning product for week 11. And you are going to write a Facebook post, more or less 60 words, describing a personal possession and tell me what makes that so special. And for this time, yes, we are requesting an image of that specific object, if possible, or take one of something that it's alike, maybe. Mhm. Take an image of something that it's represents that. And this is the learning product for week 11. This is my personal object, and I really love it. Let me show you. Let me tell you why. Well, I want to show you one of my most special possessions. This is an amazing small worsted knitted Harry. It is extremely special for me because my brother gave it to me on my birthday last year. It was made especially for me. You know, he knows I love Harry Potter, and sometimes I receive something related to Harry, but it's not very common. So that's another reason I love my little Harry. It is small. It is very small, but it's so beautiful. And it has this, the glasses and everything. And sometimes it is the fact that they think about you, that they think carefully on what do what can they give you that it's a really beautiful gift for you. So yes, it is something like this, and you can use this thing uh, like it is a Facebook post. Some people even post it on Facebook, and then they take an image of that, and then they share it with me. Uh-huh. Okay. And we have almost finished this session today. Okay, let me tell you, keep calm and study. Why? Because next next week exams begin. The second exam begins. But let me tell you something very important for us. Next week you have no activities to deliver for me. Because I know you have exams and I know you need time. I know you need time for your exams, for your projects. So that's the reason I always decide to leave you a study for your exams and, well, of course, prepare for my exam too. So please use next week to study for your next exam. Uh-huh. Remember, and I will be sending more reminders of this. But remember, self and co-evaluation opens on October 25th. So if you can do it on October 25th, it's better. For you to know that you have everything ready. And the second midterm exam, it's on October 27th. Our exam is on October 27th. So I can just wish you the best for all your subjects, and I hope you get excellent results because you are excellent students. So just studying a little bit and everything will be fine. Okay, now let me give you the link. Here's the link. The link for you. So, any question about this, about the exams? Something you need to know? Thank you so much, Denise. Okay, Denise says that everything is okay. I hope all of you are ready for your exams. Okay, Rafael has a question. What is the last day? The last day to do the self activities. Okay, let me check that. Give me a second. I have the schedule for this. Okay, let me see. Okay. The last day for your self activities, your self access, it's October 15. Ajá. Sí. En el calendario de actividades de autoaprendizaje están disponibles sus actividades 5, 6, 7 y 8. Ajá. Que corresponden al bloque 2 hasta el 15 de octubre. Ajá. Hasta el 15 de octubre, que es pues esta semana prácticamente. Casi siempre nos la cierran exactamente antes de que empiecen exámenes. Ajá. 15 de octubre. No, yeah, you're welcome, Rafael. Ismael says there's no question. Fatima says there are no questions. Okay, excellent. Qué bueno que les recuerdas. Qué bueno que les recuerdas terminar estas actividades, pues el viernes a más tardar. Ajá. Porque si luego se les pasa. Y créanme que sí, cualquier puntito puede hacer la diferencia. Luego me dicen, maestro, es que ¿por qué no subí? Pues porque no llegaste al puntito que se necesitaba para subir, ¿no? No llegaste al punto 5, entonces pues el sistema no te sube, ¿no? Así que bueno, espero que ya nada más les falte una o dos, espero. Y bueno, ya no veo más preguntas, I don't see questions. Uh-huh. I don't see any other questions, so I think we need to close the session. Okay. And remember, the secret to getting ahead is getting started. So that applies for your activities. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Just start. Okay? Thank you so much, Rafael, Fatima, Ismael, Denise, Nadia, Mish, Axel, Kaylee, Uriel, Asael, Osvaldo, Uva, Antonio, Rafa, Abraham, Fernanda, Stephanie, Ingrid, Vanessa, and I hope I'm mentioning everybody. Thank you so much. Please prepare for your exams, and I will be in touch if you have any other question. But please take care. Thank you so much for listening to me. Have an excellent day and have an excellent beginning of exams. Mm-hmm. Please take care. See you soon. Bye bye.